Kate Humble's here.
Kate, morning.
Lovely to see you.
Good morning, nice to see you
And
both.
talking about Blue Planet Live, which is a whole new concept.
It's not an entirely new concept because the show has happened before,
Oh, okay.
but it's a new concept for me.
Good. And you'll tell us all about it
I will.
in a moment.
I will.
But not just yet.
Okay, be quiet.
For on. Oh, right, I thought I was on to talk about it. Couple of minutes.
Because it said we know more about the surface of the moon than we do about what lies beneath the world's oceans. But occasionally, with programmes like the award-winning Blue Planet, we get a tantalising glimpse into this unknown world.
Now there's a chance to immerse yourself in all the colour and the drama of life underwater with the Blue Planet Live. Beautiful photography, a 76-piece orchestra as well accompanying it. In a moment, Kate Humble is going to be here to tell us about it. You still can't talk, Kate, because we're going to have a quick look and a listen first. 1 second.
And at last, we're going to let Kate tell us all about it. Morning, Kate.
Good morning.
They're super
art,
pictures, but
isn't
you're
it?
saying, imagine that goes out on a
80-foot screen. Isn't that amazing? I mean, you know, blue whale, our biggest mammal, beautiful, beautiful animals. But the idea of Blue Planet Live is to show some of those great scenes from Blue Planet, like the blue whale there, but on an 80-foot screen. It's the biggest screen in Britain, I think. Might be even in the world. Let's say the world.
Yeah, okay,
no one's going to know, are they?
In the
universe. But with a live orchestra. So that wonderful music composed by George Fenton, he's going to be there waving his baton with a 76-piece orchestra, and I'm going to be there telling you what you're looking at. So it's this, I mean, for me, it's incredibly exciting, quite nerve-wracking.
I would say nerve-wracking, because if you've got a live orchestra, then what are you,
And a live audience. Well, what happens, apparently, I mean, I haven't done it yet, so I am quite nervous about this, but what happens apparently is that I talk between the sequences,
Right.
and then George will start off this
good.
wonderful music, and yes, so I don't need to time it with the orchestra, otherwise it could all go horribly wrong. Can you imagine?
It could have been absolutely ghastly.
I know,
Yes.
I know. But I think, I mean, when they asked me to do it, you just think, this is a really proper kind of grown-up
Yes.
event. You know, it's a spectacle in the real sense
And
of the
anyone
word.
can go?
And anyone can go. We're doing various dates throughout April. My first date is at Wembley. I'm going to go on at Wembley. Can you believe that?
Kate Humble, playing Wembley.
Exactly. 5th of April. And then we're in Cardiff the following weekend.
Right.
Nottingham and Manchester the weekend after that.
When you
Birmingham
say
after
anyone
that.
can go, I mean, presumably you have to get hold of a ticket.
You have to get hold of a ticket, but that's not difficult.
But this is a BBC thing, is it? A commercial?
It's a BBC sort of combined with the sort of a commercial arm, if you
Right.
like. So it is a show that anyone can go to, anyone can buy tickets,
Right.
and I think it's going to be the most. Well, I hope, if I don't stuff up, it's going to be the most
won't.
wonderful,
You're a pro. What are you
wonderful
talking about?
Of
evening.
course you won't. Do we know how much the tickets are?
I
If people are
don't, I'm
interested?
afraid. I've no idea.
I will have to go on the website.
Go on the website, there'll be all the details
Yep.
there. But I think it'll be one of those evenings. What I hope is, you've probably talked about this on the show, the Marine Bill's going through at the moment through Parliament. And one of the things that, as you said, you know, people do know more about the surface of the moon than the oceans. And there is this concept, rather, that people care about beaches, but they sort of tend to think that once you get to the water, there's nothing there, you know, it's this empty void. But our oceans are really our greatest natural reserves, and we really need to look after them. So what I hope is that people will come to this show, have the most wonderful evening, but also go away
It's not all
caring about
majestic
our oceans.
orchestral stuff, because here we are looking at the crabs and the salsa.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is the lovely thing. I mean, George is incredibly inventive with his music, and it really brings the natural world alive. You know, people see this, they don't forget images like this.
What are they
What is it?
doing?
What are you doing there, those crabs?
It's building up little sand balls.
For what purpose?
I've no idea.
Serving to friends.
That's incredible. Look
Yeah.
at that. That's amazing. And you're right, on an 80-foot screen, That will be absolutely phenomenal. Which is your favourite bit? I mean, if you've seen some
Well,
of the footage already.
yes, I have. I mean, obviously that blue whale footage is really magnificent, and seeing whales underwater, I think, like that, that's a view that, you know, few of us ever get. There's also some amazing scenes from our frozen planet. So the emperor penguins, you know, anyone who's seen the March of the Penguins, those amazing scenes of the males sitting there freezing in the howling gale with the eggs sitting on their feet. Exactly.
And for ages.
And ages and ages, yes, months while the females go off and feed. So there's a really good mixture there. Polar bears, grey whales, desperately trying to protect their young against attack from orcas. There's some real drama, there's some real beauty. It's a good mixture.
You've sold it well, Kate, I have to say. I'm sure there'll be lots of people there. We'll put details on our website.
Yes.
That would
on the
be
BBC
fantastic.
website.
And come to Wembley.
Love to.
Saturday the 5th of April.
Go, Kate.
Thank you very much. Let's get